In 1944, an US Army Infantry Battalion roughly consisted of 900 men. These were divided up in the HQ company with 120 men, 3 rifle companies with 190 men each, a weapons company with 160 men, and a medical detachment with 30 men. The HQ company was equipped with 8 bazookas, 3 57mm anti-tank guns, 2 50 cal and 6 30 cal machine guns. Each rifle company had 4 bazookas, 3 60mm mortars, 1 50 cal and 2 30 cal machine guns. The weapons company had 6 bazookas, 8 81mm mortars, 1 50 cal and 8 water-cooled 30 cal machine guns for supporting the other companies. And finally, the medical detachment had bandages. Before I take a closer look at how an infantry battalion attacks an organized position, some basics. Smoke and artillery fire were used to support the attack. The field manual states that in the presence of the enemy, fire must be used to protect all movements not masked by cover or by fog, smoke or other conditions of reduced visibility. The attack against the enemy position would consist of a main and a secondary attack. Depending on the situation, each of those would be performed by different set of units. The battalion consists of 3 rifle companies. Let's call them Able, Bravo and Charlie. In this case, Able company carries out the main attack. Bravo company performs the secondary attack and Charlie company is kept as reserve to exploit any breakthroughs or fight off counterattacks. Finally, the weapons company would support the main attack. The main attack was usually directed against the weakest point of the enemy defense. In order to increase the power of the main attack, it was conducted on a narrower zone than the secondary attack. The main purpose of the secondary attack is to prevent the enemy from providing a concentrated defensive effort. This can be done in 2 ways, either by advancing or by simply providing fire support. In this video we only look at the advancing version. Here's the situation: the German positions are at the top. The main attack is directed against a position on the left side performed by Able company, which would be supported by the weapons company with its mortars and machine guns. Ideally, the secondary attack should mislead the enemy into committing reserves away from the main attack. Thus, Bravo company is assigned a terrain objective which it should attack with full force. Finally, Charlie company is staying in cover, ready to exploit any breakthroughs. We can assume that the company commanders usually weren't informed on what kind of attack they were performing, because the field manual states, in attack orders, however, the battalion commander does not distinguish between nor use the terms main attack and secondary attack. Let's take a look on how the attack is performed. The main and secondary attack are performed together, thus the enemy can't focus his defense on one point. After some fighting, the narrow attack space of the main attack and the support from the weapons company allow for a breakthrough in the enemy line. Able company now attacks the flanks of the enemy line, while Charlie company is brought through the gap in the line to exploit the situation. Meanwhile, weapons company moves up to continue its support of the attacking units if necessary. Depending on the situation and the objectives, the company would continue to attack the flanks or break into the rear areas, until all objectives were achieved. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. And see you next time.